So today we are going to talk about integration with chain rule. So let's just jump right into it. So let's do the first example. 3x squared plus 2x divided by 2x to the third to the cube 2x squared plus 1. So this radical should kind of give you a hint or like scare you away from like trying to break up this denominator. And your first intuition should really be thinking, if I differentiate the stuff inside, what am I gonna get? Is it going to hopefully look like the numerator? So from the denominator, right, if you differentiate this, you're gonna get 6 squared plus 4x, and you should really recognize this 6 squared plus 4x actually is twice of the numerator. Aha, so we are actually lucky. So you can just replace the numerator with that, like 1/2 of that, which is same as 3x squared plus 2x, and we're just gonna keep the denominator, right, and then we apply the chain rule. So basically this is a minus 1/2 power. I mean, I can write it again on the side, but you should really kind of get used to doing this so that so that you just do this kind of in your mind, right? So this is minus 1/2 power. So basically, so you add 1 to that minus 1/2 power, which gives you 1/2. Let's keep the original 1/2, and you want to divide this 1/2. You take the reciprocal of that, so this gives you 2 plus c. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Let's jump into another example. And let's say we have 3x plus 1/2 cosine 3x squared plus x, and we are trying to integrate this. So the first thing you want to notice is we have this cosine here, and we cannot really like break things apart or get around it, and we should really focus on like what's inside this cosine and see if we can do something about it. So if you look at this thing, if you take the derivative, you're gonna get 6x plus 1, and actually it's the same as the last problem. What is this? This is actually twice of 3x plus 1/2. If you times 2, you're gonna get 6 plus 1. So there you go, same thing again, right? Sorry. Cosine half. So what is the integral of cosine? I mean, just from memory, right? It's sine, and this is kind of the chain rule. That's the derivative of this that would get absorbed. There you go. So because you what we did was we recognized that this guy is the derivative. I mean, if you take the derivative, you get this guy. So the chain rule will absorb it, and then we just perform the integral on the outer function, which is the cosine, and you get sine. And yeah, so I mean, actually, let me just quickly do this. This is actually same as u substitution, right? But we are basically doing the u substitution in our head. Right. Du. So basically, so 1/2 du 3x plus 1/2. So using this to substitute, right? What you're gonna get is 1/2 cosine u du. So 1/2 sine u plus c. So and then you substitute the u back, which will get you that. Okay, let's go to the next example. This one we are going to have cosine 5x times e to the sine 5x integral. So yeah, basically first thing you want to do is, I mean, if you think about the cosine, if you integrate, differentiate, you're not gonna get something that has an e on it. So this is obviously not the main thing. So but if you look at this side from the e, you know that when we differentiate e to the some power, and then the derivative of that, the power would actually kind of come down to the coefficient. So basically, this is what we want to see. So if you take the derivative of sine, you're gonna get 5 cosine 5x. Right. Right now I'm actually just even doing it directly, and I mean that's kind of the comfort level you want to get into doing integration. E sine 5x. Let's see. That's it. So because yeah, if you look at the answer again, you're gonna take the derivative of e to the sine 5x. You're gonna have to copy the same thing, and then you're gonna divide sine to the 5x. I mean, differentiate sine 5x, which will give you 5 cosine 5x, and that's what we have. Okay, that's it for this lecture, and yeah, comment, leave me questions. I'll try to give more tutorial.